Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me, if last week I drive the Mercedes G-Class, which I said is the king of the electric cars, this time I have with me Volvo EX90, which I can say is the queen of the electric cars because it's an amazing car. And in this video we will drive it. I will give you the feedback on how it's on the road, all the information, also technical data you will find out regarding driving in this video. I will have a separate video where I explain you everything about the car, like full review, and there you can see the interior, material quality, space, multimedia. We will go through every single detail as well, but in this video we will focus on driving. The version that I have with me, it comes in two versions, Plus and Ultra. I have top of the range version, the Ultra version. Also we have the twin motor performance, is the most powerful version that you can get, and also one of the most powerful Volvo ever made, 517 horsepower. We will talk about that. In terms of exterior design, they still keep this Volvo signature, but this time Volvo improved this design language, which look extremely well from my point of view. Even in this white color, this car look phenomenal. It's attracting so many views, so many people on the street. It's such a beautiful car. Regarding the design, exterior design, I have nothing to say. Also, I love the car in white in combination with the black glossy and so on. There are so many things to talk about this car. It comes with so many technology, safety technology, comfort technology. One of the safest car on the road these days, SUV on the road. It's a 7-seater, fantastic family car. Also, it's built in United States for Europe and United States. It's built in China for Asia and China and that area. This is basically you can connect the car to your phone. You can unlock the car with your phone, but you have also a card like Tesla have. You have also a key, so you have many other options in order to lock and unlock the car. Right now when you go farther away from the car, it's locking automatically. You can set that in the menu, or when you come close you can see the car, it's unlock the doors automatically. You can lock it by having your hands around here, or by going a little bit farther away. You can see right now it's locked. When you come close here, all you have to do is just have your hands right here. You don't have to push it too hard. You just put your hands right there and it's unlocking automatically. Let me show you one more time. So I saw some reviewers online that they tried to struggle to pull it harder, but you don't have to do that. You just have your hands here and then it's unlocking super fast. Plus it comes with soft close. Look at this. It closes automatically if you don't close the door completely. Those are the mirrors with these super nice frameless edges, which look fantastic from my point of view. Plus it's electric, automatically folding. It comes with two cameras here, one camera here, one camera here. If I'm not wrong, it has around 5 exterior cameras or 8, I don't remember. I will show you. I will check one more time, but it has around 16 sensors. It has also this LiDAR, so it's much more advanced. If you're wondering what is that box, black box up there, it's a LiDAR which send frequency signals and hit the object and then come back to the LiDAR, and he knows exactly what it's around. It's more advanced than what Tesla use, only the cameras. I will explain you about that in the review video. Now let's go inside. We have the Matrix LED headlamps. They call it, if I'm not wrong, high definition pixel technology. It's very advanced. It can adapt depending on the road. Also, this is optional. It comes on the top of the range version, but keep in mind it's optional. So yeah, 22-inch rims, the biggest is rims. It comes from 21 to 22. We have 22-inch rims. They are aerodynamic caps. They look really good. They fit so nice with the car because we have white here on the rims and black glossy. They look extremely nice. Plus they are aerodynamic to improve the aerodynamic of the car. The aerodynamic of the car, it's 0.29. which is pretty good for such a big SUV. Also, it's also pretty heavy. We will talk about that. The interior, indeed, in Volvo cars, I have no words. It looks fantastic. 50 kilo from all the materials are recycled materials. The seats are Nordico, they call it. It's a ecological seats. They are not proper leather, but they are extremely beautiful. Also, you have the speakers integrated here in the headrest. We have this Bauer and Wilkins. It comes with both sound system standard, but you can get optional Bauer Wilkins. which is around 2,000 and something euro, and then you get 25 speakers. You have speakers also in the headrest. Extremely nice side support. You can adjust the seats in every position you want electrically. Plenty of storage space down here in the center console, and everything you touch, even this wood, look extremely nice. Let me go inside, and now, because it's pretty windy outside, I use the, let me check one more time. Because it's very windy outside, I use the microphone connected to the camera, otherwise you can hear me because of the wind, so I hope you can hear me pretty well. Let me give you some technical data and I will explain you a few things here, and then we will start driving, because there are so many things to talk about this car. So first of all, and very important, as I said, we have the twin motor performance. It comes with two electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. The price of this version that I have with me start at around 111,000 euro. But the final price with all the options that you will see in this video and in this series of video with this EX90, it's 123,922 euro. This is the final price with everything. Power of the car, 517 horsepower, 910 Newton meters. The battery capacity 111 kilowatt, but usable only 107 kilowatt hour. It's an NCM 400 volt lithium battery. Charging power in DC up to 250 kilowatt. Consumption around 20.8 kilowatt hour. We will check in this video. Range can go up to 614 kilometer, but probably this is the WLTP estimation, but probably in real life we can expect around 400, maybe 350, 400, depend how you drive, depend on many conditions. 0 to 100 in 4.9 seconds. Top speed 180 km per hour is limited there. Drag coefficient 0.29, as I said before. Ground clearance 21.6 centimeters. The very interesting thing is the fact that we have air suspension also come optional. I will explain you about them because they're really incredible. It comes with 2 chamber and 1 valve air suspension, which mean that the ground clearance never change. No matter how much weight you put on the car, it's remain 21.6 centimeter, which is incredible. And we will talk about them as we go in this video. The weight of the car, 2,815 kilograms, pretty heavy car. Not as heavy as the G-Class, but it's probably the second heavy electric car. And also, yeah, there are a few other on the market these days. Towing capacity is very good, 2,200 kilograms. Yeah, what is more important, like the car come with heat pump standard, and we have like a pilot assist pack, 2,400 euro, and the air suspension optional, 2,700 euro, which is very important to point out. And I will definitely get both of them. I will get also the sound system, because it's one of the most advanced on the market. I will get the air suspension, which are incredible, and those options are crazy good. Plus the heated steering wheel and kind of the winter package, I think they call it 500 euro optional. I will definitely get it. In order to start the system, you have to press the brake and put it in drive, like drive, and it's driving. Here is the stalk to change the gears. Drive down, parking is the button here, and reverse you go up. Plus, if you want to activate autopilot, you go all the way down and the autopilot will be activated. The car comes with a head-up display directly on the windshield, very good visibility. We have, as I said, Bauer & Wilkins optional sound system. You can see also here the cool speaker. The sound system, it's incredible, and I want to show you that. If you go here to the Bauer & Wilkins sound experience, it comes with Dolby Atmos sound system, which is incredible. Sadly, I can't use the original sound from them, but I can use my own music because I don't have copyrights, so you can enjoy a little bit the sound. So Gothenburg Concert Hall, so can simulate all this incredible sound stage experience, so you can choose only for driver or all the car. So it's extremely advanced, this system. So let me set it up. Bauer Wilkins here gives you some information. Your system, it shows you where are the speakers, and you have speakers also in the headrest, and you have speakers everywhere around the car, so it gives you that enhanced sound system, which is extremely nice. Now, if I go here, let me go to because I already connect my phone, Apple CarPlay, it comes wireless, of course, and I can play my own music so you can enjoy a little bit before we start driving. It sounds insane. Let's change the sound. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's here. Man, it's insane. It's freaking insane. By the way, the music that I use on my channel is from Artlist. Link is in the description. Anyway, the sound system, it's crazy good. Crazy good. Nothing to say, man, about the sound system. It's amazing. Now, let me explain you a few things before we start driving, because you don't have too many physical buttons in the car. Here is the electric adjustable seats. You can adjust it in every position you want. You have electric adjustable mirrors. You have to adjust it from the screen because you cannot adjust the mirrors from the buttons. You don't have too many buttons. You have only for the windows. By the way, we have double glass window everywhere, so it's acoustic glass. We will talk about that, of course, not now. Adjusting steering wheel electrically from the screen, mirrors from the screen, the same as Tesla. It's very easy, you get used very fast, so nothing to complain. I like the fact that we have some physical button down here, very easy to use and adjust. For example, performance all-wheel drive, you can activate it kind of a sport, extra sport mode. You activate it from here, the car gives you more power. You have lane keeping assist and autopilot. You have also intelligent speed assist, can adapt depending on the car can read the traffic speed limits, and one pedal drive. But I want to explain you all these things as we drive, as we go along, okay? Because we will get also some traffic in this video. What I want to do and is just reset the consumption, which you find around here, road and trips. Let me reset this. Okay, now it's reset since last reset. So we will see here the consumption. There are so many things to talk about this car. It's just insane. Now let's drive it. Press the brake. Now I want to go in reverse. I want to show you also this bird eye view and 360 degrees camera, which is incredible. Look at this, the resolution, the clarity. It's insane. It's insane. One of the best 360 degrees camera on the market. It's really, really good. And man, the car has so many sensors. It has so many cameras around. It's one of the most advanced safety feature. I think it has around, I don't know, I think it has around 16 ultra sensors. It has around 5 cameras and around 8, if I remember well, I don't know, it has so many things like for safety feature, plus the ladder up there. It's insane. Anyway, I will explain you all this stuff because there are too many things to remember, and I didn't have too much time today. It was the first time when I get the car, didn't have too much time to explore it. But in the review video, which I will do it tomorrow, I will explain you everything, all this data and information you will find out. In this video, I would just want to explain you and talk about driving feeling, what you will feel when you're driving. Since there are so many things to talk about that I need a super long video in order to do that. And yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about. The people here are really nice. They always let you go in, you know, like, yeah. Anyway, now the first impression when you start driving this car, it's just very smooth, very silent. And Volvo said that this is one of the best Volvo car ever made in terms of sound insulation, in terms of safety features and technology. And I really believe that. And to be honest, guys, I drive the car today. Look at the flags out. It's pretty windy outside today. You see that flags? And man, I'm so impressed. I drive the car today. You barely don't feel, you don't hear any sound from outside. It's one of the most silent car I ever drive. That's for sure, one of the most silent. The comfort on the seats, the position of driving, it's extremely well. The steering wheel design, it's beautiful. You have also very good visibility around the windows, around the mirrors. From my point of view, I didn't find any flaws or something like that. Plus, you know, you have this digital screen in the front. And in the beginning, you know, Volkswagen tried to add this Volkswagen Group, but none of that screen from Volkswagen, it's so advanced as this one. And I said that also in my other Volvo and I think Polestar videos that I did. that this screen, it's perfect. I mean, man, that's such a big plus in comparison with Tesla car, let's say, because you have this cockpit here and it's so advanced. You see, you can activate autopilot from here. It's just like that. It's just going down like that, and you activate it and you can see all this information the same as you see on Tesla right here on this small screen. Even the screen is not that big. You have so many info here and you don't even need to look and turn your heads on the right side because you have everything right here in the front. So you see what happened around the car. You can see the car accelerate, brake, keep the distance, and you can choose everything from here. You can choose the speed from here. It's very, very easy. And also those buttons are kind of physical button. They are not touch sensitive buttons, which is much more easy to adjust all these functions. And yeah, from this point of view, I have nothing to say. It's really, really good made. Also, you can configure the screen if you want to see only the speed. If you press this button, if you want to see the navigation, you can see even if now I have to go left. Even if you have a small screen, you can still see this navigation right there. And of course, the most important thing I forget to tell you regarding the navigation, but I will tell you in the review video, we have the Google built-in. That means we have the Google map, the same as you have on your phone, and you have the traffic with red, with blue, with yellow. You can see the traffic. You can see everything in real time, what's happening when you arrive there. It can change, you can reroute and stuff like that. It's extremely efficient. Now, here is the hazard light button right here on the screen on the right side, and it's also pretty well positioned. You can reach it very easy, but I like the fact that you can see on the front here all the information that you need. Every single infos that you need, you have it on the cockpit right there. You have also the head-up display. I basically didn't use it until now. I basically don't use too much the head-up displays. I always look on the cockpit, and here it's also positioned a little bit higher, so it's just perfectly positioned between the steering wheel. You see it so well. It's so smart made. So from my point of view, it's very, very good. I wouldn't change anything regarding those screen, buttons, steering wheel. I think they are great. Of course, maybe certain buttons and certain settings can be put on the physical button, like the hazard light button. Will be much better to have a hazard light button around here, physical button, something like that, but that's nothing. I mean, you can get used with it very fast, or yeah, there's not big things to say about. Now, let's go back to driving, because this is the most important thing. Now we have one pedal drive activated. You can deactivate it by deactivate it from here, and you can see you release the button, and now the car, it's kind of rolling a little bit more. It still recuperates some energy, but it's still rolling a little bit more. If you want to activate one pedal drive, you just press that shortcut button. And why I say shortcut, because you can go even in the menu, that's more extended, and I will show you in a second. If you go into the menu, you can choose automatic, to choose the car for you, how much energy to recuperate, to use the one pedal or to not use the one pedal, to roll or not. So you can do that if you go to the menu. Here in the menu, on the setting, you go to driving, and then on the driving, you have to go to the, not the pilot assist. Here we have all the safety features, which you can activate and deactivate. But if you go a little bit lower, you can go to the driving dynamics around here, and you can turn off the one pedal drive. So for example, I accelerate, I release, the car is just rolling. And that's fantastic, because if you're driving for long distances, you wouldn't need to lose the energy to that friction, recuperating friction. You can put it on auto, so the car, when it feels, or when it sees that you have another car in the front, look at this, it's just engage the recuperation in a super smart mode. So this is also extremely efficient using it on auto. It's much more better, because you don't have to worry about when to use it or when to not use it, or you can put it on and then you have one pedal drive permanently, and the car can go directly to a stop. Now, testing the suspension right here. This is an area with huge bumps, and man, this car, it's fabulous. It's like, anyway, it's like floating in the air with those air suspensions. That the car have. 2,700 euro is nothing reporting to the price of the car, related to the price of the car. And I think it definitely have to get those air suspension if you buy the car. They are one of the best suspension ever tested by me, and let's keep in mind this car have 2,700 kilograms. It's a super heavy car with fantastic suspensions, and also, even though it's pretty quick, it's pretty easy to go around. The steering wheel, it's pretty assisted. I like it. It's easy to go around. What I like very much is that these days, the car these days, and also this EX90, it's so good set up regarding the steering. It goes easy around the corners. Even if you're driving in the city, such a big car, 7-seater, you can go around extremely easy around the corners, in roundabouts, in small areas. You can also park it easy because you have that 360 degrees cameras. And yeah, it's easy to drive. And of course, when you change the steering feeling, because you can do that as well. So here we have one pedal drive, but you have also the performance all-wheel drive. You can activate this or deactivate. This is more power. Or you can go to steering wheel feel. You have soft or firm. Firm, it's a little bit stiffer. And suspension, soft or firm. You can make it firmer if you want to drive a little bit more sporty, you know, and we will do that. We will go on firm, steering wheel firm, because we go on the highway. And of course, you can also activate the performance. We go on the highway, and then you can set up those settings here the way you want it, which is very, very useful. Then you have the safety assistance systems. You can go deeper in detail and activate and deactivate a few things. Steering assist, and all that stuff, you can activate it from here, the safety features. But the good part is that you have also these shortcut buttons down here for one pedal drive, which you can activate and deactivate from down here. You have also the performance, if you want to go in performance or not. And we have also the cameras, of course, 360 degrees cameras, which you can activate and see what's happening around your car. You can see the rear camera, you can see the front camera, and in the same time the 360 degrees cameras. And it's so convenient, it's so fast. The screen is close to your hand, so you can activate and deactivate very easy. You can see the consumption from here, 29 until now, and then you can see also the map with all the informations and the traffic. The car is also pretty quick, even though it's very heavy, because we have these two electric motors, front and rear, 517 horsepower. The car, it's extremely quick, so it's very agile. You feel it very agile. You feel it relatively light. And that's something that really surprised me, how light the car it feels. It's extremely good. It's perfectly weight set up to have also some fun with it. And man, I don't think it's a person that will drive this car and will not like this driving feeling. It is the king of the the queen of the roads, sorry. And why queen? Because it's really smooth, it's really silent, it's very comfortable, it looks awesome, it's really looking good. I mean, it's a business car, it's a premium top car. And also right now I don't even need to use the brake pedal, because the recuperation is so strong. It goes to a completely stop, it's engaging auto hold. And another thing that I want to point out is that one of the most smoothest electric car on the market. It's very smooth. You don't hear any noise from the recuperation, from the brakes, from the pedals, from the system. No, nothing. You don't hear anything. Very easy to go around the corners. You want to activate autopilot? Let me activate it. You set the speed here to 85, it's 80, it's coming 100, and look at this, the car right now. And you can also change the view here. Very simple. Look at this. It's so easy to change these different driving modes. And you set the speed, the car stay between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep the distance. It's doing everything for you. Look at, and it's doing it in a great way, because it has a lot of ultra sensors, it has a lot of cameras, it has this LiDAR from up there. So the car, it's also capable to full self-driving. It's not allowed for the moment, they still work on it, it's no regulation, but From what I understand, Volvo said that this car, it's able to drive 100% automatically, like Tesla said as well. And it has also a more advanced system because it has those lidars up there, which it's much more precise, can measure the distance between objects in milliseconds, so which is very, very advanced system. So look at this, it's still driving extremely well, one of the best. Autopilot, it has level 3 autopilot. Keep in mind, level 3, most of the cars have level 2. This one have level 3, so it's very advanced. Now, cruising on the highway, we have also summer tires. Cruising on the highway, 105 km/h, you basically don't hear any sound, no sound from the tires. You hear just a little bit of wind noise, where in comparison with other cars, sometimes at those kind of speed you start to hear noise from the tires, from the lower end, blind spot technology in the corner. But here on this EX90 you hear only wind, and it's normal because it has this shape, big SUV, so it's normal to hear. Plus it's very windy today. I showed you a little bit earlier the flag. Look at this, you see there what happened around the car, like the cars around you, the lanes in real time, the sensors, very good visibility around the windows. And it's running 110, it's running extremely silent. Look at this. Man, you basically feel like you're driving much more slower. Going to 150, it's still going around the corners very easy. I have my hands here for safety, but the car is still driving itself. It's still keeping between the lanes automatically. And you can see here exactly in real time where is the place where we will go and where is the traffic. That's so smart. I love, this is the best map ever. And I love the fact that Volvo collaborate with Google for this system. Now I will take the control, I press the brake. I also can change here to see the navigation on the cockpit. Man, I love this cockpit. I love this small cockpit. It's so good. It's everything you need. It's very fast to change, to use it. I don't know, I saw many reviewers that says like, yeah, why you don't have physical button, but to be honest, I don't think you really need it. You have also here the climatic system. If you want to activate it, it's very simple. You just go here in the middle, you set the climatic system, you put it on auto, you change low and stuff like that. You know, this car, it's very well thought, right? So they think, engineers, they think about everything. They think about every single button. They place it very well. So this is a car that they work on it for years. I mean, I think around 2 years they work on it. I remember I saw it for the first time 1 year and something ago, and then they were still working on improving stuff, and now that they take it out on the market, it's a complete car. It's for me, I have nothing to complain. And you stay with me and I show you how I do every single things here. So it's not just saying, it's just showing. I try to show you. Look, I activate autopilot, and now the car is doing the job. Accelerate, brake, stay in traffic, take my stress, you know, stay here, relax, in a quiet ambient, a very pleasant ambient. We can also hear music if we want to. So yeah, it's lovely. It's really good, really good. Now Volvo make extraordinary cars, man, really extraordinary cars. And yeah, this platform, it's also shared with Polestar 3. Polestar 3, it's a car that I already review on my channel. If you want to see it, check out the videos. Very nice car, Polestar 3 as well. But I feel like this EX90, it's a little bit more complex. I feel like it's more where I try to find the word, more finished, more complex. I mean, like, it's a complete car. It's almost perfect. Now, going around here, let's don't forget we have the steering wheel in stiffer mode. It's also a little bit stiffer. Also, the suspension are in stiffer mode, and we have activated twin power. Oh, Oh my God, wow. I would expect to be a little bit more boaty and lean around the corners more, but it's not. Wow, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty stable as well, which is good. We will try also an acceleration when we go out here on the highway. Yeah, here we can see the setup, the settings. And the most surprisingly thing for me is the fact that it's such a heavy big car. It's so light, it's so agile. You can also have some fun in corners. It takes the corners super easy. And you feel like you're staying straight because of those incredible suspension. Hold your body straight so you don't lean too much in corners. Now, acceleration wise, oh my God, it's so pleasant. Look at this. Look at this, 130, wow. You don't hear noise from outside. Oh my God, the sound insulation. It's really good. Wow, you hear just a little bit of wind noise. Man, I have to tell you, this is the best sound insulation that I tested in the last years. Whoa, wow, wow, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. The sound insulation, it's extremely good. And holding here 130, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's very silent. It's very pleasant. And it's sitting on a road extremely well. It's a fantastic cruiser. Man, I love it. I don't think it's a person on this planet to not love this car. It's, wow, wow. So fantastic cruiser at high speeds. And you barely hear noise from outside, and even though today it's a windy day. So yeah, the best car I ever tested in the last year regarding the sound insulation. Really good, probably ever. So I will give it a 10 from 10 in terms of sound insulation if I compare it with other cars. Lovely car, man. Really lovely car. I have no words. There are so many things that I like about. Now, look at this. Release the acceleration pedal, the car will recuperate the energy in a pretty powerful way, so you can play with the pedal regarding, so you can anticipate the traffic, so you can recuperate some energy back into the battery. So cool, really cool car. I like it. Now, of course, we will go on the highway as well, but I want to try an acceleration. I hope we can manage. Look at this, look how powerful it is, the recuperation. I just released the acceleration pedal. I don't even use the brake. It's really powerful, and I like that. I hope we can manage to accelerate here. There's nobody behind, so that's a good thing. So now check it out. Whoa, it's gripping well. It's gripping very well. Whoa, really nice, really steady, great grip, great stability, very smooth. Man, the smoothness is the word that characterizes this car. It's so smooth. Boy. Yeah, guys, I have no word. If you have the money, if you need a family car, if you think about buying one, you have to test this one. You have to test this, because I think you will fall in love with it. It's a no-brainer. It's very good. Look at this, it's so smooth going around, over the bumps, super smooth, super silent. Driving 80 km/h is like, it's like 30 km/h. It's the flagship, it's the king, it's a queen. It is. Ah, top car, man. Great job, Volvo. Really great job. So now we will go back in the city a little bit so we can see also we can test out the consumption with a little bit of traffic. And then we will end up this trip. But yeah, I hope I cover everything. I don't know if I missed something. I hope not. Regarding driving, the steering and the feeling, it's perfect the way they set up the car. It's set it up to be comfortable, but surprisingly it has pretty good dynamics, and the fact that it's electric and it's quick in acceleration and the setup of the suspension, it's good. I think it's a fun car to drive also around twisty roads, so it's definitely a complete car. Plus it has this super beautiful interior with white and black, great configuration. This white make the interior brighter, nicer, more pleasant to be here inside the car. Yeah, one of the best safety features. It has one of the best comfort sound system, one of the best multimedia with the map and so on. Again, let's go over those. Yeah, but first let's go over those bumps. But before we go over the bumps, we have to now we have on the suspension on firmer. So that mean, yeah, exactly, on firm. And you can feel the difference when it's on firm or when it's on soft. You feel the difference. Oh, I don't want to stay behind you, make dirt. Yeah, you feel the difference when you change between those two. When you want to have a better stability, you put it on firm, drive a little bit more dynamic on curves. It's going to be exactly what you need. Yeah, it is what it is. A lovely car to drive. And as I said, surprisingly, it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel hard to drive. It doesn't feel hard to go around the corners. It doesn't feel hard to park and stuff like that. It's extremely easy to live with it. And inside, even though look outside there are trucks, motorcycles, cars, it's so silent. I don't have to scream. I don't have to scream talking. I just talking, you know, like slower, and you can definitely hear everything in the car. So that's so important in such a polluted city, you know, noise polluted city. And talking about pollution, if you go to climatic system, I want to show you something. You go to air quality, and let's don't forget that the car have some extra filters, like HEPA filters, which check the in-car air quality and outside air quality. And you can see outside it's moderate, it's pretty bad, and in car it's good. So living in a city where you have a lot of pollution, like this city, Bucharest, right, one of the most polluted city in the world, having this car, being inside this car, being able to filtrate the air, it's great, because your health in time, in years, will be much better than in comparison if you will drive a car that receive all the gases inside. I'm pretty sure you drive a car in your life where you feel the gases, you feel the dust from outside and stuff like that. You don't want that. Trust me, you don't want that. Your health, you can make a lot of disease, but when you have those kind of filters, filtration, look at this, man, it's filtrating so many things. It's just crazy. It's insane. It's really insane. Look at this. Wow. And it has some sensors that can read all those things. Crazy. Wow. I really love all the features that this car come with, and I definitely tell you, if I have the money, I will probably drive a Volvo or a Polestar. Electric versions, because it's really lovely. Of course, these days it's hard to choose a car. There are so many good cars, but this one, it's one of the good premium car that I definitely recommend you to go for, because it's extremely pleasant to drive. Yeah, again, a car that this time surprised me. And I don't know, I feel like it's more stable, more linked, but better somehow than the Polestar 3 and 4 that I tested a few months ago. I feel like it's a better car. I don't know why. It feels like it's a better, more complete, more stable. I don't know. I don't find the word. I think better. It's better. It feels better. It's pretty traffic here. Now, because you have a heavy car, right? Probably the consumption will be also a little bit higher. We have 28 kilowatt hour. Yeah, it's around there what they claim. It's not bad with traffic and highway and high speed. I think it's a pretty good price. Pretty good price. And it's such a beautiful car. It's a car that you can go to business meetings, even if you are a CEO of a big company. If you go with family yeah, you can go to date with this car, of course. I don't think you will be ashamed with the car if you go to a date or something like that. I mean, you can go everywhere with it. You can use it like daily, go to grocery, or you can use it at business meeting or even dates. So anyway, now let's park the car and then we will take the conclusion, and I can show you one more time the 300. Look, you see, it's easy to go around. Sometimes in this area, when I came here, I'm a little bit scared about other cars to come in the same lane. Turning circle, it's also good. I didn't find the number for the turning circle, but from my test, it's very good. I mean, you can turn the car in small space. You can see right here, I go exactly on my lane and I still have some space to turn. You can see right now, turning circle is not bad for such a big car like that, right? So it's very good. Now let's park, go here. I love the fact that the stall kits up here. It's easy to adjust, easy to park, easy to set. And then you have 360 degrees camera, you have the bird eye view, you have the rear camera, you have those active lines which help you guide you park, you have the parking sensors, you have everything you need in order to park this super nice big car. And you can see also the centimeters and the distance between the car and the different objects. For example, here we have a plant. You can see, and it shows you the plant in such an intelligent mode. From above, you can see the plant is moving because it's windy. You can see it here in the back, it's moving. Very smart, and it shows you in centimeters the distance between those objects. You can see in the end also around the car how did you park it, how it is. And because it's windy outside, you can see it's moving around the plant, and every time it's moving, it's changing also the centimeters. So interesting, right? It's a crazy good car, man. I have no words for it. I think it's one of the best electric car ever made, and I think it's the queen of the roads. This is how I call it. Love it. Really love the car. Volvo, great job. Don't give up on making electric cars. Even in the last time I heard they wanna still, you know, like making more of the petrol combustion engine cars. I think people need to see those cars. I think people need to test those electric cars from Volvo, from Polestar, and then they will understand how good they are. And then they need also a little bit time to see how reliable they are. And let's don't forget that, yeah, Volvo, it's a company that's also owned and work in collaboration with Geely Group, which is also very experimental when it comes to cars and stuff like that. But anyway, amazing car, man. Really good. Sound insulation, 10 from 10. Suspension, 10 from 10. Acceleration, agility, steering, 10 from 10. I don't know, it's hard. I really love the car. I have not too many things to complain about, to be honest. Sound system, the interior, 10 from 10. love the car, love the car. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you wanna ask me something, don't hesitate to ask me down below in the comment section. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. Don't miss out the full review and the other videos. It's a series of videos with this car. Will be really interesting, and you can get even more details. Yeah, if you want to support our channel, you can become a member. We will really appreciate that. Or anyway, thank you very much to all of our members. You can also receive all the videos before other people. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.